All right, welcome back to Two Guys, One Pod.
Well, it's
This is
not.
Travis.
This is Chris, and we are doing another rambling video where we're going to be rambling about whatever we want to ramble about. So, I'm going to be playing a game in the background, a little RPG called Cthulhu Saves the World.
Cthulhu saves the world.
Cthulhu Saves the World. That's right. Take the classic H.P. Lovecraft horror god Cthulhu and
Cthulhu.
put him in an RPG where he has to save the world.
I've never heard of that. Oh my god. I'm playing South Park The Fractured But Whole, and I just went to talk to Father Baxey, and I have to fight the priests that were trying to molest me. There's a couple Catholic priests here, and now
a couple of Catholic priests here.
Oh, and they're making these comments about liking it rough.
But so this is so we are going to be talking today about, I don't know, what are you feeling in the mood to talk about, Travis?
Well, anything really.
Well, I know that we were talking earlier. You've been watching Naruto again,
Yes.
so we picked back up on Naruto. So for all the
Yeah.
Naruto fans listening, or Naruto,
I'm in the second.
I don't
Yeah,
know
Naruto.
Naruto.
I'm in the second arc of Shippuden. Oh my god, this priest is smacking himself with a cross, and he's like getting pleasure out of it. I think it's part of his moves. I don't know. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. I don't know what to do.
So I've been watching a lot of Godzilla. Restarted on that. I'm up to today. I started during my lunch period. Godzilla 2000 classic.
Is that the movie or the anime?
Oh, it's the movie. The anime I watched. Yeah. The anime I watched that come out on Netflix. It was okay. I don't know if I would particularly like it. I mean, it was really boring. They went a lot into detail, like about backstory and stuff, like almost a little bit too much. And, no spoilers or anything, but you didn't really get to see Godzilla that much. And it was like in a CG animation, which I guess we'll take. But I was kind of wanting to see it in classic 2D. But it was good.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm back into Naruto right now, and they actually, which I don't think have you ever watched Naruto?
I watched a little bit of the first season, nothing major though.
Of Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Of Naruto.
Naruto. Okay, I'm in Shippuden,
Yeah, so you've already actually
and
finished Naruto.
yeah, which is a lot. Actually, I skipped a lot of it because most of it's fillers. But right now they just now got to, or not just now got to, but after, which spoilers for you. I don't know if you're going to watch it. Are you going to watch it?
I don't know. It really didn't appeal to me that much, but I might give it a shot one day. But you can go ahead.
Dude, it's really, really good. It really is. It's
It's just
so
another
good.
showing anime, and I can only watch so much showing. Like,
Yeah, I guess I don't watch as much anime as you, but So I guess that's why it's so good to me. But they just got to Sasuke. He went to Orochimaru, which is like, well, up to this point, has been one of the major villains. Another villain group is, or antagonist, I guess you can say.
Right.
Antagonist group is the Akatsuki, which they're just a big group. The Akatsuki, yeah, and that's a badass name, I think. But it's just a group of badass
You know why it's
ninja.
badass? Because it got cock in it. Cockski.
No, it's not Kokski. It's Akatsuki. Akatsuki.
Yeah.
So I see what you're trying to do. No, they're a bunch of badasses. That's the group that Sasuke's brother is in. Fuck, what's his name? Uchiha. Itachi. Jeremy's favorite character.
You guys are way past me.
Well,
I have no idea.
Jeremy gives me shit about how I've delayed watching so much.
Yeah, Jeremy's like, he's really into it, dude. He's got a list printed out apparently that skips all the fillers.
He's watching Boruto right now.
Boruto? Naruto's son.
Yeah.
Oh no, I died. I'm really bad at RPGs. I do not know why I picked this game to play during this.
I'm sitting here, I'm focused so hard. I'm trying to defeat these rapey priests. And I'm kind of got a little setup going because there's two of them against me. I don't have none of my teammates because they walked me into this closet to fight. So none of my teammates are with me. So I got a little strategy set up where I'm just basically moving. He pulls out that cross that he's hitting himself with.
Yeah.
It's attached to anal beads.
Instead of rosary beads.
Yes. And he pulls them out of his anus and he starts hitting himself with them whenever he's like getting ready. And that lets me know to like move out of it's a straight line attack, like where he runs through swinging. So I just move out of the way because it's like a 2-turn setup. And I'm doing that until I can defeat the other one. And I'm basically just moving back and forth and just one attack and then move out of the way and then come back over and attack. Oh my God. He just said, I got God's love here. Who am I going to give it to? So right now he's doing his thing where he's doing his attack. So let's see if I can actually attack him now. I think I can. Yeah, I can attack him from here.
Okay, so I'm incredibly bad at this Cthulhu Saves the World video game. So that's a thing. I am probably going to switch gears here and play something else.
Now, what are you playing? What system?
Oh, I'm using PC.
Well, yeah, but like, what system was that Cthulhu game on? Because I thought you said you couldn't do PS1.
It's PC. PC. It's on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
What are your other options? Give me like a couple of them. I'll help you pick one.
I'm probably going to play some YGO Pro. Do a little AI.
What's that? What's IGO Pro?
YGO Pro.
YGO.
It's a. Hold on. It's a game based on like it's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, so like, you know, Mommy wouldn't ever make
Oh, you've
games.
explained this to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah, it's basically online Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
yeah, pretty much. But you can play against AI and stuff too, which is what I'm gonna do. Because I got no one to play with right now. So yes, this turned out to be a real shitstorm of an episode.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, anyways, I don't know. I guess I can just. It's a rambler, so I mean, we get kind of a cushion.
Yeah,
Uh, but back to Naruto, if you're interested. Were
of
you?
course I am.
Were you? Okay, sweet. Uh, oh my God, I'm sorry. I just get distracted by playing this game. I should not
Yeah,
play this.
that's what I was.
I should. I'm gonna. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop playing this because I'm so distracted. Because it's hilarious and I'm missing so much. But anyways, uh, Naruto and Sakura actually they didn't meet up with Sasuke, but they're in Orochimaru's uh, I guess like his lair, like one of his hideouts.
Yeah,
So I'm kind of in the middle of that, so it's pretty intense. And I guess I'm getting close to the end of the second arc. And I don't know how long Shippuden is. I know it's really long. Okay, I'm turning off. I'm turning off my game. I'm getting way too distracted. But
so turn it off.
now,
What'd you say?
where's the? I'm gonna jump off Naruto but anyways, uh, what's our situation with that randomized Nuzlocke?
So from what I can understand, Nintendo is like, especially if you're making money off of it, which we're not, because we're not doing anything.
So we should be okay, right?
Yeah, we should be okay.
I mean, I was gonna say I see a lot of it on YouTube, and none of them got flagged or taken down or anything like
Exactly.
that.
So I think we should be all right.
Because it's not like we're ever gonna get PewDiePie famous or nothing like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Especially if we keep having storm episodes like this.
So,
um,
but
right.
so we should be looking at that and like me, and then quite possibly, even before then, we could do both of us at one spot, play through like the first Splinter Cell or something.
I would like that. I would like that.
I would totally do that. We could like at least start a 2guys1pod playthrough of an old classic.
Oh, classic Splinter Cell.
What's the character's name? Because you play as this. From what I understand, you play as the same character.
I am not sure, to be honest with you. I've like said I've not played any Tom Clancy in a while, so not really sure. So
Yeah.
but I would like to play some Tom Clancy. I just did something stupid on this game, but I don't know. Yeah, we need to get some more episodes up. We're hoping to work to that here soon. I think more gameplay, more.
We're learning as we go.
Right.
We went into this whole thing blind. It's a learning experience. There's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve.
Chris has definitely learned more than I have. He's been the behind the scenes guy. Without Jeremy's help, I think we would just be.
Yeah, it would be up. It would be bad.
It would. Jeremy has been the quiet savior the savior in the dark that nobody knows.
Yeah, that nobody knows
Until,
about
until now.
until now.
Did he come over to your house over the weekend?
Yeah, Sunday we spent time, by the way, for everybody out there. We bought these headsets off New Egg, and we have to get an audio switcher or an audio cable because they only come with one plug-in, and it's not working because it's only either putting in your mic or putting in your headset where you can hear. So you have to buy
So
a
you have to have
splitter.
like
Yeah.
split.
So we drove to Walmart in E-Town, from my house to E-Town, looking for a splitter. They didn't have it. We fucking went to Best Buy. They didn't have it.
So what do you have to do? Specially order it?
I don't know. I don't know what we have to do. We ordered some off Amazon. I'm hoping that works. If that doesn't work, then I think we're just gonna.
Are these mics to go farther in the podcast, or mics just for?
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I mean, it's going to help us as far as like our audio and our sound quality. So.
Well, maybe I can be on the hunt too, because I had to work Sunday, and I had to work all weekend, so I missed out on this little adventure that you guys had.
Yeah,
But maybe I can help and shop around on eBay or something. Because I was looking.
This doesn't work. We ordered some off Amazon, so if this doesn't work, that would be great. But now, I don't know. I'm running out of video games. I don't want to bore people with my Fallout 4, so
just pick a classic.
We try. We were going to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, so everybody's getting to miss out on that.
Oh, classic! I don't care if you're what kind of person you are. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 was an all-time classic for everybody.
Oh yeah, it's so good, and
I couldn't never skateboard, and I always thought skateboarding was cool.
Yeah, especially as a kid, you're like, skateboarding's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's not.
I'd play the shit out of it.
Yeah, I did too. I played 1 and 2. I had 1 and 2 for PS1 and played the shit out of it, and I just got my ass kicked. But
dude, I had one on the Game Boy Advance, and I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the PlayStation, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I went up to 1, 2, and 3 on the PlayStation.
Really? So,
yeah.
I didn't ever play 3. I did play a little bit of a PS2 one that come out. A buddy of mine had it.
What was it called?
I'm not sure. I really don't.
Wasn't there one like Underground or something like that? Like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground?
Yeah, there was.
Or something like that. Maybe. I don't remember. I do remember Pro Skater 2, though. That one was classic.
Classic Pro Skater 2.
I remember. Couldn't you build your own park in that one?
Yeah, in 2. Yeah.
So cool.
Oh yeah, I spent hours doing that, just building my own.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, just absolutely hours. But it was fun.
It was. Wished we should definitely try to figure that out so we can get that at least in the background for people who haven't ever played it or seen it. I mean, it looks crappy, I'm sure, but in the day it was a top tier game.
Yeah, it was. And I'm really interested to buy or to start playing these Splinter Cells. I want to get the Tom Clancy's,
Yes, yes, I am too. Like it won't bother us, but I think it would like bother somebody like Jeremy with the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
For us, it'll be, even though we haven't played them, it'll be very nostalgic, just because like metal games like Metal Gear and stuff like that were played that we
Yeah.
played in
Well,
the old
like
Resident Evil.
the one that's gonna be really nostalgic for me is if we get the first Tom Clancy Rainbow Six. That's gonna be really nostalgic because I absolutely loved that game whenever I was a kid. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be freaking awesome. So cool.
I think the PlayStation was definitely like a turning point for
Oh yeah.
the game. Like I feel like the PlayStation One. Now, obviously, I don't know if you know this, but the PlayStation Two was the like I don't know how to like put it into words, but it was the system that made the most money.
The place.
Like
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
PlayStation Two is the most popular system ever sold, I guess is how you would say it.
Well, it had classic
But
games on it. Think about all
it
the
did, it
classic
did,
titles it had on it, man. You're
it did. But I really don't think that the PS1 gets as much credit because of the
because of the
PS2.
PS2 outshined it. I mean, I
Yeah.
agree there.
Well, I mean, obviously they did. They upgraded everything. Everything was better. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it wasn't. I'm not making the argument which was better because that's obvious. Uh, but because of the fact that even now, like with Xbox Ones and PS4s and every console that's come out has not sold more than the PlayStation 2. I'm almost certain. I watched a Watch Mojo not too long ago, uh, and even still to this day, it hasn't been beat.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
well, like, and then like after that, you had the PS3. When the PS3 first come out, like there was nothing for that game. You know what I'm saying? Like there
for,
was.
yeah, I do. I do know what you're saying. I didn't get one right when it come out, but it took a while.
For games,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. When did the PS3 come out?
The
What
PS3,
year?
I'm not sure. The PS, I don't
I know.
remember.
I know Metal Gear Solid 4 didn't come out until like 2008, and it was one of the, I don't want to say later games, but it was definitely during like the middle of the PS3's life cycle.
Yeah.
'Cause when did let's see, the new gens, PS4s and Xbox Ones, when they come out? Like, well, no, maybe it wasn't in the middle, but it definitely wasn't at the beginning. It was definitely later.
And then like with the consoles, I don't know. The consoles were really weird because like for me, like as soon as I got my freaking PS1, like everybody had a PS2, and then when I got a PS2, the PS3 had done come out, and I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah,
finally got a PS3 before the PS4 even thought about releasing, but I love my
yeah.
PS2, man. I tell you,
We we were poor folk though, Chris.
oh
That's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
how it
we were
was.
really
I'm pretty
poor.
sure. I'm pretty sure I got a PS2 before the PS3 come out though. But I did. I got it used. My first PS2 was like
See, mine was
somebody.
too, and mine
It
was
was
was yours the big boy or the slim model?
it was the big boy.
The big boy. See,
Yeah.
mine was the slim model that died on me, and everybody I talked to was like, "You got to get the big boy. They they last longer and stuff." And then like mine was just die on me.
I was so hard on my PS2.
I was
Like
too.
I would watch it stayed on constantly. Like if I wasn't playing a game on it, I was watching DVDs.
Yeah, that's me too, man. I was
I
watching.
would go to sleep watching DVDs.
Old DVDs. People don't even know what that is no more.
No. No. Well, I had before that it was VHSs until I got my PS2. I had a VHS player. I'm sure, to be honest with you, I'm sure my mom probably still has a bunch of VHSs
Bro.
at her house. Like she doesn't obviously use them, but they're stashed away somewhere, like a bunch of just old tapes.
Oh man, I know we've got some VHSs still, but like we kept like the VHSs that we thought would be worth, like our Star Wars collection. We kept that. We kept the VHSs of the Lord of the Rings, and then we kept the Disney collections that I had of
Yeah,
VHSs. But
I'm pretty sure Disney's. That's probably the Disney collection is probably worth more than any of those.
oh yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure those are like sought after.
But like people are in an uproar. Like someone on the internet I've seen, like, because Disney's going to release their streaming service supposedly either this year or next year, and they're going to pull all their stuff off Netflix, release their streaming service, and then they're talking about putting like the stuff that they had in the vault on the streaming service, which makes some of the stuff not worth as much. I don't know. It's really weird. Disney went through a weird period there too, where like they weren't even putting out new content except for Pixar, and they were just putting out like straight to DVD sequels or VHS sequels, like Fox and the Hound 2. Like, what more of that story is there to tell? Like,
it's a cash grab.
that's all it is. That's all it ever was, man. It was a cash
A
grab.
lot of those sequels. Actually, I'd probably say all of them are cash grabs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it ever come out in theaters. Even if it did come out in theaters, it was still a cash grab. But the Frozen 2, the second Frozen,
It's not out yet.
it's not. I
No.
thought it come out.
No. That one's definitely hitting theaters. They made a lot of money off that.
Yeah, that was It really hasn't come out.
Really hasn't. No. Nope. Hasn't come out at all. They were going. Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money off that one. So.
Yeah, they will. They made a lot. They made a lot of money off the first one.
Yeah, they're going to keep that one in effect. I mean.
But yeah, I don't. That's weird because you told me about that the Disney streaming service, and I know that they have a lot of stuff on Netflix.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot on Netflix, and I
And I
noticed that
just got.
Netflix is starting to already move away. I'm about to get my ass kicked in this game. It's so stupid. But
Did you get a notification that Netflix prices is going up too?
no, I didn't. What the fuck are they going up to?
I think $11.99.
For just a single screen?
I guess I'm not sure. I got a notification on my phone telling me that Netflix's prices are going up. I didn't pay no attention to it. I just skipped it. But it said it was going up to $11.99. I was like, really? Again?
For real, that is so dumb, dude.
I hardly ever get on Netflix, to be completely honest with you. Netflix used to be a lot better, I think. Like, they keep putting new movies and stuff, and their series obviously are getting better. I guess in ways they're getting better.
I don't know, like they've got like a lot of good ones on there. Like Parks and Recreations is on there. It's great. The Office. What'd you say?
I said The Office like right before you, and I was basically just chiming in.
I've been watching the shit out of that, but
I need to watch it. I've never watched The Office.
You've never watched The Office?
Yes.
I'm gonna punch you in the
Go
mouth.
ahead. I know. I want to punch myself in the mouth. I've seen a bunch of clips and stuff, and like I've not sat down and watched it. I think I've sat and watched like an episode or two here and there, but I've never actually sat down and watched it, from start to finish. But what I was
good.
gonna
It
say,
really is. They got The Office. As far as comedies go, like they got The Office. They got
I was mad. I didn't watch Netflix for the longest time because they took South Park off.
Oh, I did too.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
got
true.
really
That's
upset when they
that's
did
not
that.
true. That's not true. That's not true. I was like, I was really mad about it, but they had King of the Hill on there, so I started watching. I would not started watching because I've already seen all of King of the Hill. But King of the Hill is one of my favorite shows, aside from like South Park. So I started watching, King of the Hill all the time, and then they took King of the Hill off. So then I just stopped watching Netflix like altogether until like Stranger Things came out
Man,
and showed.
King of the Hill, they took that off. That broke my heart because that's such a good
It,
show. It's such a time like
it's not on. It's not on Hulu either.
no, it's not. No, like if you want to watch your King of the Hill, you have to pay your dues, I guess.
Pay your dues.
Yeah,
Get cable.
buy the DVD or get cable. Yeah, like that's all
They
cable
play it on
has
Adult
anymore.
Swim, I think.
Huh?
I think they play it on Adult Swim. Like it's one of their first shows. Like
Yeah, they
before it
do.
gets too late and gets too bad. Like one of their early, like as soon as Adult Swim starts. I think I haven't watched cable in forever.
My parents usually let me watch King of the Hill, no problem, because it really isn't that bad. It never does go
It's not. It's not.
that bad.
It's Bob's Burgers is just a little bit worse.
I don't even think it's. I feel like they're on the same page.
Well, there's a little bit more mature stuff, and like because Gene made a joke I was watching the other day. It was just a random episode, and Gene was talking about how autocorrect on text. How he texted his mom and said, uh, I'm really horny. And he meant to say, I'm really hungry. And he said, why would I say horny? I'm not an antelope. And I was like, I thought that was the funniest thing because I was like, he texted his mom, he's really horny. It's hilarious. But yeah, that's, obviously the joke there was,
Right.
too mature themed. Like my kids watch Bob's Burgers, but they didn't, obviously didn't catch that. And so, but Gene, he brought the kid outlook in it by saying, I'm not an antelope.
Right. Exactly.
So it went over their head completely. But us parents got it.
Except for me, I'm not a parent, so I guess I didn't get it.
Us adults got it.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a little worse. It's a little worse, Bob's Burgers. But it's not like they're still in the same ballpark though.
I don't know. I really enjoyed those, and then Netflix took those off. They took South Park off. They took Bob's Burgers off. South Park went to Hulu, so I mean that's okay because I'll pay for Hulu because it's got really good shows on there too, as well as Godzilla movies. But
that's where I watch my Naruto.
That's where you're watching what?
My Naruto.
Oh, and Always Sunny's on there now because they took Always Sunny off Netflix too. So
They did? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they did.
But I got Hulu too, so.
I do too, yeah. It's where I'm at as well. I've got Hulu, so I don't really.
It's almost like you can't have one without the other.
Exactly. But
I need to prowl around on Netflix though, because
they got some good
see
stuff
what
on
they
there.
got.
They got some good stuff. They added the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship on there the other day, which that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's like they try to do this net neutrality thing and all that stuff. I feel like to say, okay, we got, all this stuff, right? We got
Yeah.
like all these different streaming services and where cable companies are losing money. So let's do this net neutrality thing to do that. But I feel like cable's out of the way. Like cable's done. You know what I'm saying? Like
It basically is. I mean, unless you're watching something like that comes on cable, it
right.
doesn't immediately come on Netflix or Hulu. Like The Walking Dead's not on Hulu, so for people that actually still watch that show, which I do, I realize it's dying, but I will watch it. uh, I basically have no means of watching it because I don't have cable.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, I fire stick it, but
you do though. Like that's my
hush
thing.
hush.
Like I feel like it's falling out. Like there's no reason for it no more. You know.
There really isn't. There really isn't. Most people nowadays don't even have cable.
Yeah, most people nowadays just
Especially our generation.
yeah, our
That's the
generations.
thing. Landlines and cable,
That's
and that
it.
was something. As when we were kids, if we didn't have those two things, like you must have been like we were poor. I mean, I don't. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, we were.
I was. I wasn't well off, but we had cable and we had.
See, I didn't get cable till the
Telephone.
third grade, and then I didn't get internet, or not the third grade. Shit, I didn't get cable till sixth grade, and then I didn't get
Really?
internet. Yeah, and I didn't get internet until my eighth grade year, going into ninth grade. So
Wow. See, I kind of went backwards whenever I was a kid. Uh, my mom still doesn't have internet, but whenever I was a kid, we had that DSL, or that dial up
yeah, that
where
dial up.
nobody could be on the
Doop doop
phone.
doop doop doop.
Nobody could be on the phone and get on the internet at the same time.
Yeah.
And we had that as a kid, and then we moved a couple times, and my mom never got internet again. She just, I guess, thought it was the devil. I don't know. I don't know. It became
Oh
it just
man,
she didn't have it
when
so
I
through high
first
school.
got internet, think about this, man. The big thing to do was LimeWire, man. That was
Was what?
LimeWire. Do you not remember that?
Oh yes, I remember LimeWire. LimeWire, and then when it went down, it was FrostWire.
FrostWire.
Yeah, I can't believe you remember LimeWire.
Oh man, I loved LimeWire. That was literally
Did
my
you ever? Did you ever? What was the MSN thing like? It was like instant messenger.
oh yeah
You
yeah
know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I had that for like a
If
little bit,
texting wasn't a thing yet.
and then I had mostly MySpace.
MySpace come after MSN.
Yeah.
MySpace got
That's
real
where I was
big.
around whenever I got that, was MySpace.
Ooh,
MSN wasn't really.
it probably died off by then.
Yeah. It wasn't. It wasn't there very.
Because everybody stopped doing it because you could talk to people on MySpace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you talk to people on MySpace, and then MySpace died off. I felt like MySpace was a short-lived, but
It was. It was very short lived.
um, I felt like it was very short-lived, and then MySpace come out, and I don't know. Then what was after MySpace?
Facebook.
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 Facebook hit.
And
Then
then Twitter, but it didn't really kill out Facebook like I thought it was going to. Like it seemed like everything was eventually getting phased out by something else, and then Facebook still lives. Like Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that is still, popular. I guess I don't do any of that.
Miranda does Instagram. I don't do Twitter. Trump does Twitter.
Yeah, our president spends time on Twitter, like his whole day.
his whole day he's on Twitter.
Yeah, but yeah, everything seemed to have gotten phased out, but now it's like it's been at a steady stand with what we have, social media wise. With, I think those are the three big ones. Is there anything else now? Well, Snapchat. Is it still a thing?
Yeah, I guess.
I never did that either.
I've never done.
Never.
Snapchat.
I didn't.
I've never
even
done it. Apparently, kids use it to send dirty pictures of themselves to each other. That's what my little cousin says. He's like, "Oh, yeah, got all these pictures of boobs from this girl." I'm like, "Dude, what's wrong with you?"
What's wrong?
The younger generation, man. Snapchat each other. Social media.
Yeah, social media. Like that's you realize that's still our generation, right? Like
fucking millennials.
I don't. I categorize myself as a '90s kid, not a millennial.
It's the same thing. I think.
To me, it's like that's a subcategory. I'm in the subcategory of '90s kid.
I'm a '90s kid. I remember
I don't identify.
Key and
I don't identify. Yeah, Key and Peele. I remember that.
And now I watch Key and Peele.
Key and Peele. No, I didn't watch Key and Peele. Like I watched a little bit of it. I watched the Chappelle Show.
The Chappelle Show. Listen to this guy. What are you, old?
That was Key and Peele before Key and Peele. Okay.
I guess if you're old.
Yeah, well, I guess I am because Dave Chappelle is a comedic god, if you ask me.
Okay.
I thought he was hilarious. I'm not saying Key and Peele aren't funny, because they are. But
they are pretty funny.
Dave Chappelle is a legend. A legend.
I don't know. I don't know where we went with this episode, but I feel like it's coming to an end.
Yeah. It was a rambler.
It definitely was a rambler. So sorry for all that. And next time we're going to be planned a little bit better. So I feel like this one's not going to get very many views.
So probably not.
Probably not. So I will see you guys later. This has been 2 Guys, 1 Pod. And next video, I promise, is going to be a whole lot better. So
we should probably do an actual podcast.
We will this weekend. That's our scheduled weekend. But hopefully our next Rambler. Jeremy said something about doing something Friday, so we might have a video coming out Friday, and then also this weekend, it's like Saturday or Sunday. So tune back in. But we'll see you guys later.
See you next time.
See you.